watching the Queen Lines video in Brit Rock and then just watching your YouTube channel and feeling like I got to know you a little bit more, I'm so impressed by the way that you seem to be able to just be you, like unapologetically yourself. I'm always amazed at this. Like I went and read some of your comments on your YouTube channel and I'm just like, where are these dudes? Like, where are these guys that are saying this type of
I get rid of the comments a lot of the time, the really bad ones, because they're so offensive. But I don't think there's any good that would come from leaving some of these comments up. It's not discourse. It's not like trying to make a conversation and offer another perspective. It's just rude and intense and racist and sexist or whatever they've decided to latch on. Just because me as a person, I represent a lot of things that like some fraction of people in this world are really highly offended about. Like in a world where Trump was elected as president to make things political, there's like a group of people around the world that are very threatened by a lot of the things that I represent just by existing. There is my femininity and my overt femininity, which is what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to be like a man. I'm trying to just be myself and be a woman online, and that creates a lot of hate. The fact that I'm really comfortable with my body and my body hair, and I kind of don't want to adhere to societal standards all of the time. And I shave sometimes. Sometimes that makes me feel pretty. Other times I can't be bothered. And that's okay too. I'm like, it's feral girl fall, and I'm really like proud of it. I like just dyed my armpit hair. I thought it was really fun. I don't know. It's just like, there's not like, I don't want to live by rules that define me as feminine or masculine. I just want to be myself, and it can be interpreted as highly feminine, but then all of a sudden I have body hair and that really, people don't like that. I'm Latina. My mom's from Mexico, half first gen. And I mean, like, I'm brown and some people really pick up on that. And that can be unfortunate too. It depends on the situation. But like, I've definitely had like racist comments thrown at me. And I'm like, wow, that's so unfortunate, because like in a lot of ways, I think a lot of people would say I'm quite white passing. I don't have an accent. Like you wouldn't be able to tell what ethnicity I am. I'm pretty ethnically ambiguous. I also advocate a lot for queerness. I dated a trans woman. I like identify as part of that community, or at the minimum an ally these days. And I try to always bring that up and bring up trans legislation and LGBTQ plus rights, or whenever I can, I'm acknowledging the land I'm on, because I do have a tribe in Mexico that I am like, 1/8 of a part of. And it's just like, by just like existing, I think it makes a lot of people mad. I have a lot of really bad ones. As we've mentioned, people really dislike my body hair, and I'll like get so many. I mean, I haven't even deleted these comments. Like you probably just scroll through and see just, oh, why doesn't she shave? Like, ew, like so masculine. Like, God, she's so ugly with her body hair. Like specifically things towards my body hair. Aside from the fact that people also think I'm ugly for my muscles, all of these stereotypes that we have to, as women, kind of go through. It just doesn't make it easy when my life's on display and people can just comment anonymously. It's that anonymity that makes them so brave. This wasn't yesterday. This was 2 days ago. In one of my YouTube videos, I was climbing with my friend Irina. We were being overtly feminine. We're just being ourselves. We're just climbing. We're joking. My nails were orange, and we were climbing an orange climb. And I was like, "Oh my God, yay! It's so pretty!" Like
the hands-free slab session. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
yeah. And we talked about periods for like a little bit, because we were both on our period. Women go through training cycles in accordance to their period sometimes, because like tendon strength decreases at certain points of your cycle. It just like really impacts us as women who get a period once every month. And apparently this really was so offensive to some men that they felt the need. I got so many comments just like, we don't need to hear about your period, like, ew, gross, or like, Jesus Christ. And I just kind of like deleted those comments. And then I got this kicker here. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, this is Jacob. Sometimes when I come, I get semen on my leg hairs and it dries later into crusty little dingleberries. I believe this inhibits my climbing because it knots up and has some degree of resistance restriction whilst climbing because I can feel it. I figured I'd share this piece of biology to everyone because I automatically assume that since men ejaculate and could have the same issue, the entirety of public should be introduced to my private life, just like the information regarding women's periods in this video.
Jesus.
FYI, females, we understand you have periods. You don't need to publicize it. It's like telling everyone how your poop came out this morning. Sometimes people don't care, and that's okay, because even though it's a biological trait, not everyone cares.
I'm just
That was a
shaking my
paragraph that I didn't know how to
That
handle.
is such a bad analogy. That is such the wrong way to think about this.
Yeah, I'm like, Jacob,
damn.
go take a shower. Like, that will fix your cum ejaculation problem, which clearly you need better aim. And clearly it's just by yourself.
Yeah,
You're doing
totally.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that'll fix your problem. Now my turn. Let me fix my problem of being a woman. Let me see what I can do. You know, it's just so frustrating because it's just like there's so many things that are just like there's so many fallacies to even the parallels he's trying to draw, and it's just like where to even start? Like I can't respond to that. It's just so idiotic. And of course, like this kind of thing, like I don't take personally. I just kind of have that, oh, we're still there, aren't we? You know, when I got like things like that, it's just like, oh, it's just so saddening, especially when my other friends are involved or they get weird messages because people are offended by me. And that's really like in contrast to some of the comments that make me personally, like they hurt me personally. And that's a confidence issue. It's like someone has found what I'm not confident in. And I'm confident in a lot of things now. I've grown a pretty thick skin.
It's amazing the way you handle it. I'll just say that. Like you're a superstar. You're a badass. It's so cool that you're able to stay so positive about it.